You guys both have smartphones, right?
Yes.
What kind of smartphones? iPhones, Androids?
iPhone 4.
iPhone
4.
I have a Sony.
Okay.
I've got iPhone 5
iPhone.
and BlackBerry.
iPhone 5.
iPhone 5.
iPhone 4.
I have an
iPhone 4.
4S.
When students are coming in at the beginning of the semester, especially study abroad students, what are some of the main questions they have concerning their smartphones and cell phone uses while abroad?
Well, straight away they ask us about the wireless. They seem to know how to access wireless everywhere. Everyone does, I think. So they basically want to know the passwords and everything, and we will just send them on to IT. So they ask about that. Some folks come here and they aren't planning on using their US cell phones at all. So they'll ask about, who do you recommend that we get a phone plan with? What other kinds of plans? And I don't really keep up to date with the different kinds of plans out there. I feel like it changes all the time. But there is a shop that we recommend students go to on the high street so they can ask about the plans and what best suits them. And they'll go usually for a pay-as-you-go kind of thing while they're here.
And is that a really pressing issue that study abroad students have when they come into the program initially?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, because everyone wants to feel connected these days, and the study abroad students don't get to see their parents or their friends from home all that much, so it's really important that they feel connected. And, to each other as well. They travel everywhere, they want to confirm plans, they make great friendships here, they want to be connected with each other.
What social media apps do you guys have on there? Like Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram?
I have Facebook, WhatsApp. I have Twitter, but I don't use it.
Only Facebook, yeah.
Yeah.
I use Facebook, WhatsApp, Viber, and Instagram.
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook,
Snapchat.
WhatsApp, Snapchat, definitely Instagram, BBM, that's just come out, and I've just downloaded Twitter, Pinterest, of course. Yeah, just downloaded Twitter because I don't know how to use it, but I got it.
When's the last time you checked any one of those apps?
5 minutes ago.
Just now.
2 minutes ago.
Hours, like yesterday.
She doesn't care. When her phone dies, she doesn't care. Mine has to be charged all the time.
I think with the rise of social networking, suddenly there's a different layer of experience here, and perhaps a different kind of sociology is required. The interconnectivity, I think, is fantastically positive. I don't really see that is something which is necessarily corrosive to social relations or negative to the way in which people relate to each other. Having said that, I think that the contexts in which phones are used, and as a teacher, I think you become incredibly aware of that, can sometimes perhaps emphasise negative forms of usage.
How many photos, ballpark, do you think you guys have on your phone right now?
50, because I'm really particular about my space. So
Okay.
I take photo and take
I
it off.
probably have a lot more than that. I don't know the number actually, to be honest.
Right now, like 400. Yeah.
I actually have 11,700.
You know exactly?
Yeah, it's something
I
like
don't know,
that because I just
50,
checked my
100.
photos. Let me check for you.
Do you know how many of those are selfies? Like pictures
I
of
never
yourself?
take a selfie. Never take a
Maybe a
selfie.
few that were selfies.
0.
Like 10.
Yeah, not a lot of. I just take pictures of I just screenshot a lot of stuff. I have 11,991.
Oh my goodness. When a student does not have an international plan, how do you think that affects their study abroad experience and how they have to enculturate themselves here in London?
I think in one way it can be very frustrating for them. They have to plan ahead. They're in here asking us questions that they could probably sort out on their own because they feel, I think that they can get previously information so instantly that they're kind of in a rush and they want to know answers to questions instantly. And so that's a bit of a teething problem. I just am thinking back to when I had my smartphone stolen and I had to go back to a little Nokia phone, which is probably the phone that students use when they get over here because it's the cheapest.
Yeah.
And it's like I had reverted back to, it feels like ages ago, and how I was so frustrated I had to write out maps before I left the house, and I had the internet at my house, so I knew how to get someplace, and I couldn't leave anything to chance.
Yeah.
And that was a bit frustrating. It requires a lot of thinking beforehand, a lot more than I'm used to.
When's the last time you hand wrote a letter to somebody?
I wrote letters.
Okay.
I can say I have one in my pocket.
Okay, good.
To be honest, I think, oh my God, maybe 10 years. I don't.
Oh my, that must be years ago.
Yeah, years ago. I can't put a date on it now. So,
Oh god, like years ago.
Probably a couple months ago.
Like I sent out mail and I wrote on the envelope, but like writing a letter to someone,
I'm stuck in the past.
Oh man, I would have been 13, which is 16 years ago.
Oh wow.